All right. Are we in?
Yep. Yeah, the nice thing about bringing it to the shop is we've got a test track.
So let's get it and the fuel pump off.
Okay.
If we need to, we can just run. Oh, I don't know how much hose I have.
Oh, gasoline.
You know, we can just fill the float and run it off the float without even being hooked up.
Oh, I think the gas tank is in pretty good shape. I mean,
Yeah.
it's right there.
Yeah. So let's
but yeah,
deal
we
with
can
those
always
components.
just turn it over with
Because I
putting
think the
some in the
ignition
bowl.
system looks fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I think if we can get clean gas flowing to it, I'll bet you we can get it started.
All right.
So
And then you'll just rebuild the carb.
yeah, I can
later, or
rebuild
we'll
the
just
carb
trade
at
them, or-
home, or
Oh, okay.
we'll work it into. It's a 30, and the dual port takes a 34.
Oh, all
So
right.
I have a brand new carb that I bought for the original motor on that car that I can't
okay.
use. Now, brand new in Volkswagen world doesn't mean good,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
but it means that it'll get us started. I believe this is is this a German Solex?
I think so. The picture I took.
Made in West Germany. So this is the carb you're going to want long term,
Oh, okay.
because this carb's better than anything they have new.
Yeah. Back when the wall was still up.
Yeah.
West German, not East German. But
No,
West
no.
German.
So, but for the short term, let's put the other one on. So I'll strip this
Okay.
stuff off. I'll rebuild this. I have a new gasket for that. If it needs one, we'll see how hard it is.
Okay.
But there's a filter in here too that we probably have to clean.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, I guess I'll put the.
And then if you
I'll
can
reinstall the gas tank.
if you can reinstall the gas tank and try to get some, we can work on getting gas flowing to the back here.
Okay.
We'll start it today. I don't need a socket. I need open end wrenches. You have open end.
Yeah. And also too, this seems like it's
That's just
corroded.
concentrated gasoline right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a
Ooh.
nice varnishy bottom.
But look at how clean the throttle valve or throttle butterfly is.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And what goes bad on these is this shaft is metal on aluminum, and that it's got a little movement on it, but
Oh,
not a
loosens
lot.
up. Weren't you saying
loosens
you
up.
like turned yours down or drilled yours
Yeah,
out?
I drilled mine out and put a bushing in there,
Oh, is that
Oh.
that blue thing inside?
and then, yeah, overall it looks
Nice.
like. And look, it's got the original Volkswagen part number tag on there.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is an original Solex West German carb.
Nice.
So we'll put the
And this gasket is just.
we'll put the after. Yeah,
Wow.
but
Yeah.
I've got the kits for all those.
Oh, okay. Is it rubber now, or is it still like
No,
paper?
it's still
gasket?
paper.
Interesting.
Paper gaskets. Wow.
But
Okay.
so we'll put the aftermarket carb on today, but I'll clean this up at home.
Oh,
Because
okay.
there's all these little narrow passageways in here. Like the main is under here, and then there's these passageways that come up. And it's
Oh.
just that has to be sonicated. There's no way we're gonna get the varnish out of there.
Yeah.
That's not too bad in there, right?
No,
As far as the varnish.
no, it's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Oh yeah. Well, I
You
guess
can
just,
see-
just one bowl of gas.
You can
basically distilled down to
Yeah,
to that.
but
up
this
there?
this carb's definitely not going to work today. But
Oh.
somebody, I'm not naming names, painted the intake
my
manifold, and you could see the green back here.
It's a quality paint job.
Quality paint job.
Paint that.
Yeah, I painted it a while ago.
So yeah, this carb's totally. It will be the carb this
Oh, and
runs.
that's the float to
Yeah.
add more gas in.
This will be the carb that this runs on, just not today.
Oh, okay.
Was it originally green?
No, I did that.
Nah, they're all
No,
black.
That's not black. Okay.
Black.
Spark plug wrench,
Oh.
so that may work.
Oh, okay.
And then this is for crankshafts. For rebuilding crankshafts, you can mount that.
What's that gear for?
This is a torque tool. So for the rear For the rear hub and the gland nut
okay.
on the engine, this is a torque multiplier.
Oh, it's like
So
a
you
specialty
can-
tool.
Yeah, it multiplies the torque by 9, basically.
Oh, okay.
This is a flywheel puller that I made myself.
Boy, you
That's
do have
Acme.
all of
That's
the.
Acme thread.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You pull that off of some drill device or something?
I had it from replacing a short throw that I had on that lathe, that old Craftsman lathe.
Oh, interesting.
The thing is, it's reverse thread. So I
Oh.
had to stamp in that it's reverse thread because you always turn it the wrong way.
Oh, I see.
But this would probably work.
Oh, okay. So this wrench is so good, it doesn't even have a name on it.
Ooh. It comes up and it pushes on this little tab.
For the fuel pump?
Yep, and the fuel pump, that rocker goes through, it hooks around here,
Uh-huh.
and then that just goes up and down,
Oh, okay.
and that's your pumping action. So the
And
question
this
is,
like rubber?
yeah,
like a-
and it's a little stiff, but
Oh. Well,
we can see if it'll loosen up.
if it's exposed to gas, do you think that'll help loosen it
I
up?
think so, yeah.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
find out. And then we just got to get this, then there's just 2 check valves, regular sort of pump.
Oh,
And then
okay.
and then it pumps out here.
I do have that ultrasonic cleaner. Does any of this warrant
Yeah. Yeah, I would,
taking a bath in
I
some
would put all this in.
like ethanol, acetone? Like I should set that up now.
I just use like the purple detergent.
Really?
I use water in mine.
Oh, okay.
But,
Like a degreaser, huh?
Yeah, that's all this. Well, this just might need a squirt down with.
WD.
Just something to get the varnish. It's the same thing, right?
I'll just varnish.
It's just
everywhere.
the varnish is just everywhere,
Oh.
and it comes right off.
Okay. Well, maybe an acetone. bath.
Acetone bath. Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
But do we want to put this membrane in there?
Ooh, I don't know about that. That almost. I'm thinking WD-40 or something.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Oh, okay.
Just a penetrating lubricant.
Is this so? This is rubber, like a
It's
composite
supposed-
stack of stuff.
No, it's supposed to just be a pliable rubber.
Oh.
I have a spare one of these, but the aftermarket ones are really crap. We'll use it if we have to, but we should try to avoid it.
So the WD may just replenish that.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's a cloth,
yeah, it's,
like a composite rubber.
it's cloth with rubber on top and bottom.
Oh, okay. Like
Because it's a
really-
membrane.
yeah.
I mean, let me think that there's a little disc moving with the cam,
Uh-huh.
so that would make it twice a motor revolution. I think this thing would pump.
So it's kind of just like a fish tank pump,
Yeah.
mechanically.
Yeah, that's the beauty of these cars.
All right, I'll
This
get some
is this
acetone.
is the fuel delivery system right here.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah, that and the carburetor, right?
Bob is your uncle.
No,
Okay.
I believe acts as the pressure regulator.
Oh, okay.
Don't quote me on that though. I'm not entirely sure.
It's on film.
But you know, the new pump. So in the Super Beetle, I have a new pump.
There we go. So you're setting the valve gaps.
Yeah, just feeling drag on a 6/1000th shim.
Oh yeah, I just watched Musty do that. Did you watch that episode?
I watched a lot of that. Yeah, he was working on an old thing too. I always take it out and make sure it'll drag back in. So these are good now, number 3.
Cool.
But I can't turn that one. See, this one's all buggered up.
Oh.
For you, but these are glued in. So.
Uh-oh. Is that
Well, no,
something?
I do that too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure I glued those in
They,
years ago.
you know, you put.
They don't have that many hours on it, though. Do you think it's
Well,
all right?
I think they're just compressed, but I have some for you.
Oh, sweet.
It's one of those things that post online, you know, oh, I glue these in or I don't glue these in, and there'll be a huge
Oh.
battle over gluing them in and not gluing them in.
I was using an old book, like the Bible for Beetles.
The mirror book?
Yeah. some guy who just
Yeah.
has super like detailed illustrations throughout his book.
You gotta love the mirror book. Anybody who starts with Volkswagen should get the mirror book.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna be serious about if you're gonna be serious about it, then you get the Bob Wilson's book or the Bentley book.
Oh, that's a little more sciencey and less artsy.
What's that?
Those are a little more sciencey and less artsy.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Cool.
Bob Hoover's got interesting things to say about the mirror book.
Uh-oh. Oh, is there like, they talk, trash talking in their books?
No.
Yeah, mine was all sorts of cat in a hat illustrations.
No, I have three
Really
versions
detailed.
of that. I have an original spiral bound like 3rd edition or 2nd edition
Oh, yeah?
that I found in a bookshop, a Slow of Mirrors book.
Oh.
And then I have a garage one. I have like 3 of them. I love the mirror book. I
Oh,
just
so
don't-
he goes beyond just bugs?
Yeah. In his later versions, he
Yeah.
goes and covers, all sorts of fuel injection, everything.
Oh, okay.
But the early ones are great, especially on my 63. I just don't actually use it for technical information anymore.
Oh, that was all I used
So-
it for, to resurrect the thing.
So it's kind of like, I love that book. I love Mirror. is this WD or water?
Yeah, that's WD.
I just don't actually use it for technical information.
Oh, I see. Huh?
You have all sorts of oil on the motors. So somewhere oil's coming out of this thing.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe that's why this looks so good, is you were
Constantly adding new.
adding new.
No, I think I did an oil change like 15 years ago, but only put like 10 miles on it.
Oh, okay. Well,
And then it just sat.
we'll just replace it. I don't want to. Let's leave that. Let's not pull the screen off, just because I don't want to clean all that and put it back on.
Oh, okay.
And we don't
I'm
need-
trying to remember if I actually took the screen off
We don't need to today.
back in the day. Good point.
No, that's too big.
Well, that was too much.
Yeah, this one feels good.
You need a wrench on that shaft?
I hope not.
Well, maybe propane is needed.
Yeah. Heat her up a little bit.
Man, that is on there.
Yeah.
And
And the
nut's
thing
loose?
is, the nut's loose, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And there's not enough.
You think it's like rusted in there?
I don't know. I don't think there's enough threads to get a jam nut on there and try to get it off that way.
Oh. You can try the one next to it. Do
I
those
already-
nuts come
those
off
are
the end?
done.
Oh, so you don't want to.
These are all set.
Hmm.
But and you can see this one's good,
Oh, okay.
but this one,
Oh, it's too tight.
yeah, and it's an exhaust
I
valve.
think they just gave up.
It's an exhaust valve, so you really don't want it too tight.
Oh, okay.
But it's close because I can spin the push rod,
Oh, okay.
so it's close, and it's not pushing out, but it's not anywhere close to being right.
Okay.
But I can't turn it.
All right, I'll get the propane torch.
Let's hit it with the propane torch and try not to melt a lot.
Oh, good point. Well, I can get some sheet metal too. I think it's still got some heat from the propane on it.
Yeah, a little bit. I started something burning back there, so if we do that again.
Oh, I gotta hold some sheet metal up in there.
Yeah. Does this grinder work? No. We're gonna be vice gripping this thing out.
Oh yeah, you're
Well,
taking the top or the.
it was pretty bad when I started.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. It's,
Well, can we put a diamond lap on the other side? Open the gap up.
it's got a little play. The
You think it's-
the
I'll
push
get that.
rod will spin, so it's not compressing the spring at all.
Okay.
So we don't want to run the engine for a long time.
All right.
I guess the other thing to do is just grab it with the vice grip and turn it a little bit. We're going to be replacing it anyways.
Oh, okay. And that's some metric thread, huh?
Yeah, you just buy these adjusters. They're $1.50 each.
I'm wondering, like you were saying, putting a second nut on there. We may actually have to just weld the whole end of that onto the nut
Yeah.
and unscrew it that way.
Yeah. Hopefully not. Hopefully just vice grips will do it. I mean, we know it's not going to loosen up.
Yeah.
Like this?
This is Dragonfly Engineering.
I am not a hack. This is just, I know I'm going to replace this part. I just want to.
Vice grip is your friend.
I just want to adjust the valve enough to start the car today.
Is it moving?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that sounded good.
Yeah. Okay, now it's a little too loose. But it's an exhaust valve. I'd rather have it too loose than too tight.
Oh, okay. What, it's just galled in there? Like I may have to replace the whole rocker and everything?
Yeah, I have one for you.
Oh, thanks.
Because I had a couple bad ones, so I replaced all mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there.
Sweet, okay.
And it's barely moving, so I'm not going to worry about getting this back on. Yeah, it's barely moving.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a rocker, and it's just these two nuts, and this whole assembly comes off, and you unclip that and slide the new rocker on with a new adjuster.
Oh, okay.
And then adjust the valves, and that's it. You're good. So it's no big.
So this is the fuel filter that goes up inside of the tank, and it's got a bunch of basically asphalt that's precipitated out of the gas over the last 10 years of it sitting. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Inside of the fuel filter is a bunch of chunks of asphalt. So I'm going to cut the end of this filter off, which is like a long cylinder, and drain or get rid of all the particles inside of there. And then also unplug the other end of this tube where the gas goes in.
Is that the cider people working?
I think so, yeah. There's always someone working around here. Oh yeah, that had some crap in there, all right. It's more of that weird, it looks like black iron oxide, but it's actually a polymer, or asphalt. All right, maybe I'll ultrasound this too.
Just close it up and.
I might soak it in acetone.
Yep.
Now that I've got a through port. All right, so if I could look inside of there. Oh yeah. This is inside the gas tank after getting all the asphalt dissolved out with acetone. It looks like there's some shiny spots.
There is. It's not all bad in there.
I wonder if that's like if it was protected by the asphalt. Anyway, so I'm gonna fill this tank with evaporust and evaporate the rust inside over a few days.
You gotta have your dad call me. And so I call him up, and he's all, you've got dangerous fuel line on there. I go, no, I have Flanner 5mm state-of-the-art fuel line. It's just not braided. And he's all, oh, okay. My guy looked at it and thought it was, because regular auto store
This has
quarter
braiding
inch.
inside of it.
Yeah, regular auto store quarter-inch line looks just like this, and it is the wrong line, and it's dangerous
Oh, okay.
because it'll come off. But this is 5mm German. This is really good fuel line.
Ah,
It's just not braided.
okay.
So the traditionalists,
The braiding doesn't do much anyway. Like where'd that
the
line go?
traditionalists will tell you all sorts of reasons why you need braided fuel line. I don't like it
Well,
because
that's braided
it
fuel
cracks
line
and frays.
after 15 years.
Yeah, and look at the wall thickness of this.
Yeah, and you can see the reinforcing this inside of it.
Yeah, so this is just better fuel line.
Yeah.
And if you're a traditionalist, guess what I got for you, Dave?
Oh I guess
I've got braided fuel
I'm the
line
pinnacle
too.
of safety, so I will.
So I have plenty of fuel line.
Oh, okay. Oh, except that, yeah, like you were saying, I've got it wrapping around the side of the intake manifold there.
Yeah, but that's, like I said, that's wrong. So
Yeah.
we'll fix that. I just don't, I didn't bring, I have some basically brass or line
Oh, okay.
that will run.
Because that's like copper from like the hardware store that's
That
the
you
gas
have?
line.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, okay.
But that should run from, so your copper line should come out and you should have a little bit of flex line.
Uh-huh.
And then there should be a hard line that runs through the front firewall and around this corner to about here. And then you'll have
I want to
soft,
say that I have that.
then you'll have soft line that goes from here to the fuel pump.
Oh, I think I've got hard line going through the firewall. But then
No,
the
looked,
flex goes through
it
the
looked to
firewall.
me like this goes all the way down through the firewall, which is really bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's going through the firewall. Yeah, but it's flex line, so it should be all right.
Until it wears out, yeah.
All right.
I gotta get the rest of the fasteners. I'm just gonna clean the fasteners up. Ooh,
Oh, okay.
are those gonna fall through this basket?
Oh, they might.
They will, yeah.
I don't know if I have a little bag.
Yeah, I can just not clean them.
There you go.
Let me see if I can find something out here.
Huh. Oh, that's good thinking. Yeah, a whole set of these is like $30 maybe on the internet, on Amazon. Steam table tray, food trays. Maybe it's not quite ready for running gas. We may go with the tank on the side to start up the thing today, because this is all atomized rust coming out of the gas tank.
Okay, you'll have to edit that.
Well, it looks shiny though. But
It
this
is,
is
it's
a
brand new.
import. Oh, this is a brand new one that you were
it's a-
saying was
it's an
obsolete for you.
It's an import. No, it's not the right one for me. Oh, and
Wonders of die casting.
it's interfering too for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See the accelerator pump is hitting the. I wonder if that's what this.
Oh, extension?
Yeah.
Looks like it. It looks like it's just a riser. And an offsetter too. Because that manifold is slanted.
Yeah. I guess we have to use this. Because see, it's hitting back here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, about the distance that offset in that spacer would fix. Was that a bunch of hassle?
We're gonna need some fasteners.
Oh, okay. That's all metric though? I
Yeah,
should have, what is that,
it's
M8?
M6.
6? Oh, okay, I got a bunch of those. Like socket cap head?
You can bring this car up into socket cap heads.
That's all I got. What is that, a cheese head right there?
No, these are what they call the cheese heads. With that round slotted head.
Oh.
It's because that head looks
So
like.
that's not a cheese head right there?
No, those are cheese heads too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I always thought it was because they were so soft that it was like they were made of cheese. But then somebody told me no.
I just figured they were French screws. Better edit that out too.
You're not gonna have a lot of video left.
Anyway, what were they saying about the cheese head?
Well, I always thought it because they were soft as cheese, and
Oh.
then somebody told me no, it's because they're round like cheese, and I get Tillamook. It comes in a square, so
Oh.
oh, we're gonna need another gasket. I probably have another gasket. Oh, where'd that?
So you need, that looks like an M8 to me.
Is it
Is that a
M8?
6?
It might be an 8.
I can get both. Hopefully I have some 8s. I'll be right back.
I dropped a washer. Well, no, just on top. somewhere.
Oh, okay.
It's probably not the first washer in there. So how does that?
Some pine needles too.
Oh, I see. So there's then a gasket. So screws go up from the bottom into this.
Oh, that thing's got to go below this riser? No, this is part of the intake
No.
manifold.
Oh, but that doesn't. No, it's too wide. That doesn't fit. Yeah, that doesn't fit. This is to adapt this carburetor to where a PIC 34 would usually go. Oh, maybe it is working okay.
Talk about tight.
Yeah, it's actually wearing the sticker. We can move the clamp forward. That'll help.
Oh,
The clamp's almost all the way off the back.
what is that clamping?
It holds this
Oh, okay.
along with these screws.
You don't need no snake and screw there.
So there's a big fan back that this thing's connected to on the other side that cools the motor,
Yeah.
and it spins at the ratio of the speed of the motor to these two pulleys,
Right.
and it's held on by this improperly installed clamp. And hopefully there's one screw down there. Is there another one down there? Hopefully at least 2 out of the 4 screws.
Yeah, there's a screw down there.
So that's a little.
Those must have vibrated out.
Yeah.
You see some screws?
Well, I see paint in there.
Oh, maybe I never put that screw in.
So
You and your damn forensics.
But yeah, I wouldn't drive it too far without those.
Without that? Oh. It's on there though. I mean, I can't get my fingernail in there. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
So that's an
That's
an M5 or M4? All
Yeah.
right, I'll get a couple of those too. So
If that pump is working.
this is our setup. So is the, do we need to pull the spark plugs or you disconnected
I
the
pulled the
coil?
wire so it won't start.
Oh, okay.
We might need to pull the plugs, but we're going to see what happens.
All right.
We're at the point we can turn it over and see if we can get gas. If we get gas to here, then we know we're fine.
Cool.
So, crank it.
You want to crank it or it should be. Brakes on?
Oh, look at that. It's got lights.
Oh, that's a good sign. I'm not seeing any fuel. How's the oil pressure?
It's not turning on.
Yeah, it's not pulling fuel. Is it oil pressure?
I don't know the volume, but this will put some gas in it. So we just got to go for a start now and see if that oil light turns off.
All right.
If it doesn't, then
And maybe see if we'll work in that fuel pump to start sucking gas.
yeah.
Fire extinguisher is,
Okay.
let's give it another whirl.
Okay, so ignition's connected.
Oh, so it's actually going to fire. Okay.
Yeah, so start right out.
There it goes. Oh, so this is basically wetted the manifold intake.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's nothing.
Engine sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Well, that's because I work on it,
Yep.
It's out of gas.
Well, let's.
Yeah, we were thinking that fuel pump was.
So
We were
let's.
pointing out how stiff it was and
Yeah.
generally in disrepair.
Yep. So let's see. I have one. No, that one's not.
Oh, there it is. Does it feel good? So you're pushing on the diaphragm or the lever?
Yeah, this is a pair board. This is a good one. Let's
Okay.
see.
Everything in life is easy if you've got the perfect tools.
And I guess I should put that socket into my
Oh,
Volkswagen box, but I use it for it's a good socket that I use all the time.
Oh, I see.
So I generally don't want to put it in the Volkswagen kit. Okay. So let's squeeze some, just squeeze grease right into the top.
Okay.
Here, I got it.
Oh, thanks.
There's a one-hander. That'll do for now.
Might have to clean out my my oil Brillo air cleaner. What's the official term for those? Air cleaner
Oil
with-
bath air cleaner.
Oil bath. Yeah.
Yeah, Lord knows what's in there.
It's probably a rat's nest in there or something. All right, so we changed out the fuel pump. Do we have to just prime it? Like just raise this can up?
Yeah, maybe we can just prime it.
Set it on our ledge there. Or on this basket.
So the other thing, so when I turn the key, tell me, just put your finger there. Tell me if that solenoid is clicking.
Oh, okay.
Did it click?
I heard a click, yeah. Another click.
Okay, so the solenoid, that's good. So let's try. Oh, I can just put it up here.
Oh. I still don't see much. Do we have like a pressure lock? Like I need to loosen one end of it to start a flow?
Well,
I guess we need to prime for the pump though, don't we? Or is this pump
But-
a self-priming?
it should prime, but who knows, right? These old pumps.
Okay, contact. It's pulling gas. I see it undulating, but it's not getting rid of the air pocket in the filter.
So if we've got gas now, what's the problem? Okay, ready?
Yep. There we go. I think it's pulling gas
Got a little greedy.
now. Or maybe it's got gas in it. But it's still air pocket up here. It's supposed to be air pocket
Yeah,
in there?
no, not at this point.
Oh.
I'm thinking that fuel pump is also no good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just get a positive gravity feed.
I prefer not to siphon it again.
Well, it was pulling in. I think it was just having trouble lifting it up. And the oil light's coming on and looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still like it's vapor locked or something.
Well, I think the pump's just not pumping.
Right, but
I guess we're gonna have to.
if we just filled the bowl completely up with gas.
Oh, there we go. We're getting some flow. Okay, so let's try that now.
You think there's like bubbles coming into the gas tank? Or maybe this filter's got a crack or a defect or something.
Well, we'd see.
Get fire everywhere.
Yeah, there'd be something coming out of it.
All right, well, it's totally filled with gas now. Maybe we need to do that a couple times.
Let's just see.
You want me to hold it vertical like this? It's almost like it's not getting out of the pump. It's like pulling it, but it can't squirt it out.
Yeah, like a check valve's broken. Right.
Yeah,
Or it's just pumping back and forth on the line.
Yeah. So it's an issue from here to there.
Oh, you think so?
I think so, yeah. Here, I'll show you the video. So we got two fuel pumps, both of which aren't working out so well. So we're gonna try to fix the one that Bill brought that was questionable, was suspect.
Well, I'll feel that. We'll feel that diaphragm and see if that diaphragm's better than.
Will that diaphragm go into, can we mix match parts, you think? Are these the same part number?
Yours is a Brussels, and
Yeah.
this is a Pierberg. They're both aftermarket.
Okay.
One's German and one's Brazilian or Mexican. I don't know which,
Okay.
but they should have interchangeable parts because they're both Volkswagen patterns.
Ah.
Should being the operative word there.
Theoretical.
But it's a simple mechanism. It's nothing fancy.
I'm just thinking that your check valve is not glued shut with asphalt
Yeah.
like the impeccably maintained fuel system of the thing.
But why wasn't it pumping?
Oh, there's gas in it.
Yeah, so gas was getting to. Ooh, that's pretty stiff. But it's moving. Okay, so let's.
Well, there's the check valve you were talking about.
So this pulls. Let's see. This sits like this. The inlet's here. That's the screen. So it pulls into there where the screen is. And then it pulls down through this. So it seems to be doing that. Then when it closes, this reed closes. And this one should open up.
Looks like it is.
Yeah, that looks fine.
And there's no rubber gaskets, it's metal on metal seals.
For these, yeah. Because, in a pump, you don't need
Oh, you're not.
You don't need great seals in a pump.
Yeah.
Well, no, we know it's not pumping at all. So it's not that the carburetor, because there's a valve in the carb, the float bowl needle valve.
Mm-hmm.
If that valve wasn't open,
Yeah, but we were pumping against atmosphere. And
yeah, and it
nothing
wouldn't
happened.
pump.
Or does it need a back pressure to work?
No, it's a diaphragm pump.
Oh, okay. And
And this is just kind
But
of.
does it need to be fully primed, like completely full of gas?
I can't believe that it does.
Or maybe it does when there's a weak diaphragm. Like it needs
This
to
one,
keep it
this
primed.
one has the gasket. That yours is missing that gasket,
Oh, okay.
or it's on top of this, and I just didn't see it. Oh, this one looks like it's in really good shape.
I think we just need to get all the air out. Have it completely full of gas.
Okay, well, let's put her back together then and put it in and see what happens.
You just drive it down the road like this. I'm sure I won't get pulled over.
No.
So that looks exactly what you would expect after you put a rebuild kit into a pump.
Yeah,
Other than the stiff diaphragm.
the main diaphragm's kind of stiff. But I'm not, it might have been 10 years ago that I rebuilt it.
How about it's sat since?
Yeah.
Oh, so the diaphragm can get
I
old.
went through some different fuel pumps before I got one working properly on my car.
What's the life expectancy of a fuel pump? Or is it different?
Pretty
if
good
it's
if you
running all
run
the time?
if you run them all the time. They're
Oh.
good.
Hmm.
Just like the rest of this stuff. If that gas hardens up in there, it's no bueno. No good at all.
So we decided to temporarily 86 the fuel filter and do a straight pipe into the pump.
There's a shaft that drives the distributor,
Uh-huh.
and the eccentric that drives the fuel pump is on that shaft.
Oh, okay. So it's like a cam follower type thing?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. Okay, well, we know that's flowing.
Definitely got the head on it.
Okay, ready to test again?
So we're not actually going to fire?
No.
All right. Let that gas...
That'll spark if it goes to anything. So with
Oh.
all the gas around, it's probably best to make sure that doesn't
Spark?
spark. So we're just gonna turn it over, and if we can't get anything coming out of here,
That's it.
then we're not where we need to be.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything. No gas.
Yeah, the fuel pump's just not working.
Yeah. Time to get a new one or rebuild. I guess
Yes.
get a new one. It must be that diaphragm. Then.
Probably get a new one. That's
Okay.
the. Do you want to try to pull on it?
Oh wow. I don't know if our
Maybe-
syringe works anymore.
Maybe it's like you said, that it just needs.
Or push it, see if you can knock something free.
Yeah, I don't have
Hook an air compressor up. Well, I don't want to blow the diaphragm.
No, It's probably getting to be a little too.
I mean, it's got to have gas in it at this point. Unless
You would think.
the inlet check valve, for some reason, is like frozen. Now, this is the original pump that was in there
Yeah.
with the
Oh no,
loose-
this is mine.
Oh, okay. And this is where the filter is. Behind that bolt.
Okay, so we're not.
Is that belt in the way? Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
but we're not siphoning in. Or else that would flow. That's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, so that's moving up and down. And see, it only moves up and down about 4 or 5 millimeters. So it's not a big pump stroke.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see it. There's no weird, oh, you were talking about to get a lesser performing pump, that's where you put the spacers in?
Yeah, so you just move less far. But these are both original pumps.
Yeah.
So they would work properly if they worked.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that's the actuator for the pump itself.
But it seems like neither one of the 2 pumps we have works.
Alright. I have to get a new one.